are fake, everything's fake. It's weird. And so it's like this is the clearest like fixed fight you're ever gonna see. Look at this. That looks so fake.
What just happened?
He hit him with the left.
I know.
But watch it again. Let's watch it again. Look at this guy holding his hands up and watch. Watch this. He like literally shows him his chin,
and just goes like.
And he goes down. It's also nuts, right? Just the fact that he's willing to fight the two-time heavyweight champion, former Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
A guy who's gigantic in his prime, built like a Greek god.
Yeah.
And you're gonna stand, and he's a one-punch killer, and you're gonna stand in front of that guy, and he avoided shots till the 6th round. He just started getting tired.
Well, when you're on a platform like Netflix that turns one-part episodes into a 6-part series, why would you think that part of their entertainment model is to have a 30-second fight? Why?
The internet is ablaze after shocking claims emerged from the latest Joe Rogan podcast about the Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul fight. Rumors suggest that Joshua revealed Jake Paul attempted to bribe him with a startling request before the match. This revelation has fans questioning the authenticity of influencer boxing, reigniting debates that some of Jake Paul's high-profile fights might be more about business than actual competition. The big question now circulating in the combat sports world: was any of it ever real?
Better is a lot of things, 100%. In the fight game, you've seen the amazing fighters that have graced us over the last 100 years, and the expectations that we put on ourselves are immense, but I tried my best. Jake done well while it lasted, but if you remember what I said in the interview with Cameron is, fighting's not just physical, it's psychological. And when you understand the psychological warfare, I did say to you is that, Jake, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna see a time when I'm gonna take your soul and you're either gonna give up or you're gonna get knocked out. And unless you have that instinct, you just will never be a good fighter. So I wish that I could have knocked him out at the start. But as we saw tonight, Jake...
While Rogan stopped short of leveling outright accusations, he raised serious doubts about the authenticity of the matchup, emphasizing the huge disparity in experience, strength, and ring intelligence between a former heavyweight champion and a YouTuber-turned-boxer. He suggested that had Joshua fought with full intent to finish, the bout probably wouldn't have lasted long. Rogan also pointed out how today's combat sports are increasingly
coolish fights. People were like, "Oh, this is you." He fought, Nate Robinson, like a basketball player.
But the thing is, he knocked Nate Robinson.
He knocked him
dead.
the fuck out.
And it's the way he did it that I was trying to tell people. I'm like, no, that was skillful. So like, there's like boxing matches where you see two guys just slugging it out. One guy lands a punch, and he landed a good punch. What Jake did is he slid back and landed a punch.
Yeah.
It's like the athleticism along with the intelligence, the technique. I'm like, he's not even doing it that long. And he's also hyper competitive, even though he's wealthy. Yeah. Like you would assume that wealth would take away your drive for competition.
It hasn't,
He's also nuts, right? Just the fact that he's willing to fight the two-time heavyweight champion, former Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
A guy who's gigantic in his prime, built like a Greek god.
Yeah.
And you're going to stand, and he's a one-punch killer. And you're going to stand in front of that guy, and he avoided shots.
Simon Jordan fueled the debate further by claiming that Anthony Joshua could have knocked out Jake Paul at any point, but chose not to. Jordan argued that the fight was intentionally drawn out to meet Netflix's entertainment expectations rather than boxing standards. He suggested that Joshua's superior power, experience, and timing meant a swift finish would have spoiled the spectacle and impacted streaming numbers. Instead, the match allegedly needed drama, tension, and multiple rounds to satisfy the platform and a global audience. While Jordan didn't provide concrete evidence, his remarks echoed a common fan sentiment. When big money and streaming giants like Netflix are
on Twitter after the fight, jaw broken, heart and balls intact. That's a good thing. Time to rest, recover, and return to cruiserweight. I mean, he's coming out of it as if, well, yeah, I got battered in the end, but boy,
that's what he will do. I mean, it depends what you think this was. I mean, I never felt it was anything other than entertainment. I'm not surprised that it. I mean, Anthony Joshua could have knocked Jake Paul out anytime he wanted to. He didn't want to.
So why didn't he?
Because you're when you're on a platform like Netflix that turns one-part episodes into a 6-part series, why would you think that part of their entertainment model is to have a 30-second fight? Why? You watch a Netflix series, you can watch it and you can go, well, I get the gist of it. Why have you got to turn it into 10 episodes? Because I'm dying with boredom after episode.
Are you telling me that Netflix probably emphasized...
Chael Sonnen didn't hold back in his reaction to the fight, bluntly stating that what fans saw was not true boxing. He explained that while it looked like a boxing match, it lacked the core elements that define the sport: danger, urgency, and the ever-present risk of a fight-ending mistake. Sonnen argued that the pacing, restraint, and overall feel resembled a carefully produced exhibition rather than a real contest. Although he didn't directly accuse anyone of manipulating the outcome, his point was clear. When top-level fighters have the ability to finish a bout, but choose not to, the event shifts from competition to entertainment.
Boxing match. Jake Paul had a very healthy fear for his life while he was in there. He was running away. He was trying to get distance. Then he was trying to step in to win this contest. And then he's trying to get out of the way so that he doesn't get hurt again. He was fighting. He's got to go forward. So now he's clenched him. Now he's dropping down to his knees. He's going below the waist. He's getting to double leg positions. Jake was fighting for his survival. You could see that this animal who's been caged and is just trying to make it through. It was incredible. And any boxer that wants to say, well, that wasn't high level boxing, go ahead. I won't argue with you. But any human that says that wasn't a...
It's something to revisit and refine with the team, building momentum for a major 2026. What's your take? Was this an authentic fight or just a stage spectacle?